Have you ever seen a group of fellas maybe out on the basketball court just shooting baskets and, just fooling around? Something happens once they start to keep score. All of a sudden, it's not fooling around, it becomes serious business. It's something about keeping score that helps to motivate and helps people to come to energy because they want to win. And your church also wants to win. They do. They don't want to be church A. They want to be church B. In their heart of hearts, they do. And you have engaged in a strategy, or you're about to do so, that will help them progress from A to B. A part of this is actually measuring and displaying the progress. When people see progress, this says, hey, I'm going to keep working at this. If they don't see progress, pretty soon they lose interest. So it's important to have some way to let your people know how things are going. And when that progress is going in an upward, there's nothing that succeeds like success. Let them sense what's happening. So we're advocating keeping a scoreboard. A scoreboard. And I know the church board will be the ones that will be concerned about this. And this scoreboard will have certain indicators on it that will let them and let the whole church know how the church is doing. Can you think of some indicators? Well, let's take a look. Let's think about this. Yeah. Tithing. That's an important indicator. Tithes and offerings, indicator of church, the health of the church. What's another? Baptisms. Another I think of is church attendance. In our research, we found that attendance mapped very closely to the morale of the church. Where the church had a good health and was feeling good about itself, attendance tends to go up. And then there are other indicators as well. There's something that's limiting about these indicators. In fact, they're called lagging indicators. Not that they are unimportant, absolutely not. But it's once you see these indicators, there's really nothing you can do about it. You see the figures, okay, well, there we have it. Baptisms, yep, end of the year, there it is. There's nothing you can do about it at the end of the year. All right, so there are another set of indicators that are called leading indicators. This concept is explained in the book, The Four Disciplines of Execution, put out by the Covey organization that I mentioned earlier. Leading indicators. And these are indicators regarding something that you can do something about. For example, one example of a leading indicator would be, let's say if the church decides we're going to visit each home and talk with each family about stewardship and what it feels that it wants to do to make sure that it's contributing in a way that is commensurate with its income and interests. So this would be home visits. I'm not necessarily suggesting that this happen. This is an indication as to something that can impact tithing. And maybe another indicator that would impact baptisms would be Bible studies. How many Bible studies are being conducted in the church? Studies. Bible studies. Okay. What affects attendance? Maybe something that could affect attendance would be the measure of the experiences happening in the church. In other words, to what extent are people enjoying church? Is Sabbath school being conducted in a way that people want to attend? Are you following what I'm saying? So you'll want to focus on lagging indicators, yes, but don't leave out those, because this is what we can do something about in order to reach these. Okay, so your scoreboard has indicators of different kinds, and when you month by month make a record of these indicators, then you can see ways that you are progressing, and if you see that it's a level or declining, you can take action before the end of the year. In fact, as you watch those trends, you can take action just in time to help to keep your church going in a good and positive direction. Finally, a cadence of accountability, regular reporting and feedback that says we are accomplishing what we said we would do. In the parable of the talents, God expected results, not excuses. May God help your church further establish this culture of accountability for the accomplishment of mission.